So I just woke up. It's about 7:45. I don't have a car, so I'm sharing a car with my mom and she needs it later. So just getting all my stuff out of the way this morning. Back in Triceps. Let's go hit it.
Wow.
What? Why does it have to be so gloomy? Yeah. Alright, what's up guys? Starting off with a lat pull down. I'm gonna experiment with a wider grip this time. Usually I do more of a closer grip, and I saw TNF do a wider grip, so I'm gonna try it. I did not mind that actually. I mean, like, guys, come on. I can barely feel my lats doing lat pull downs anyway, so I'm willing to try anything. Alright, we're putting big weight on here, 180 pounds. Well, let's do it. Bang. Yeah, push it. Hell yeah. Holy TNF shout out for a second time. All right, moving on to just a regular cable row. Nothing too crazy here, just flaring our elbows out a little bit. Really pull into our chest. Try to get more of that upper back activation. Yeah, look at that, come on, yeah. Come on. I'm gonna take my pump cover off. Let's see how I'm looking. Oh yeah. Come on. Second set. Last one, let's do it. Ooh, gotta put everything you can into this. Come on. Oh. All right, this is gonna be our last back movement. We're just moving on from the rows over to this cable lat pullover. For these, I really like driving down and back, not really pushing down because then you're gonna get more tricep. Make sure you're kind of still pulled back, and yeah, let's do it. All right, moving on to overhead cable extensions. For these, don't flare your elbows out too much. Try to keep them in a little bit. Another little thing that's helped me with these tricep extensions to really feel in my triceps is to try to point your elbows to the sky as much as you can. And as always, going to complete failure every single time. Push downs. All right, moving on to cable push downs. So these I really like pushing out instead of just straight down. And I also like to flare my elbows out. I feel like that gets more of the medial head of the tricep. Obviously, we can't isolate parts of the tricep or any muscle for that matter, but really trying to bias, because that overhead, it's gonna be more of that long head, trying to bias that long head. That's gonna be this long part right here. Elbows flared out a little bit, pushing more forward. That's gonna be more medial, so right over here, right in the front. But guys, don't overthink it. Most tricep movements are gonna hit all parts of the tricep anyway, so don't even worry about it. Just find like 2 to 3 exercises you love doing and that you feel the most in, and just get super strong at them. Oh my. All right, that's gonna do it for our back and tricep day. Tomorrow we got shoulders. Where'd my door go? All right, time to make some food. Technically my first meal for the day. I know I had a little packet of the Made Good little oatmeal bowl things. Honestly, just because I needed to get a tiny bit of carbs before the gym so I could get a little more energy and a little more pep in my step. So yeah, for eating, let's see what we got here. Welcome to my kitchen. For our first meal, post-gym, I don't recommend eating your first meal after the gym. I recommend a carb-focused meal right before the gym, just so you can get your energy up and really use everything you have for that workout. First meal, gonna start off with these Just Bare nuggets. These are actually really awesome. I'll put the macros up here. I've been rocking these for a couple years now, and they are just so good. So that's gonna be my protein for this meal. Then we got these House Organic sweet potato fries. These ones aren't horrible either. Obviously, it's all in moderation. So I'm gonna have some of these with it. Gonna get a little bit of my carbs in there. All right, chicken nuggets, first one up. We're gonna do 8 ounces of this chicken. Always gotta reset it. And we're gonna be doing 150 grams of sweet potato fries. And just like that, throw them in there. I like to do about 375. Go for about 15 to 18 minutes. And now we wait. It is still very gloomy out. Oh, there's still like 10 minutes left. And that's like done. But what are you gonna have for your beverage? Cream soda, 0 sugar. Come on! Oh, this is so good. I then spent the next hour or two structuring and laying out what I'm gonna do for my next video, and also playing a little bit on my VR. I recently just dug this up for my room because I just got back from college, and I'm here for the summer, and I found this, and it looked pretty awesome, so I had to play it for a little bit. Was I reverting back to 10 years ago when I had 0 responsibility? Or was I just turning into a Discord mod? Nah, that's crazy. Why do I look like that? I have motivation forever now. Oh, come on. Okay, so as you can see, I got a package. Now what's in this package, you may be asking yourself? It's a shelf. But I think my plan is going to be, so right now, I have this little L-shaped desk right here. This little shelf thing right here, it just does not look good. So that's why we're changing it. That's why I bought a new one. But yeah, I feel like it'll look really nice right here. This will open up too, so that will give me more space to put my laptop, to whatever. Let's move this stuff out of the way and let's get building. All right, it's gonna go like right here, about like that. Cool. And just like that, we were off and building the shelf. And I'd say it was going pretty well. It was pretty easy to set up. I mean, you're just stacking a rod onto there and there and there, putting a thing on top of it, and then you're like done. There it is. It is now complete. You guys seeing this? Now we just gotta move everything onto it.
Oh, busted.
Oh, yeah. All right, so what we got here is 1 thing of rice, double chicken, corn, and cheese. And that is it. Simple, anabolic, and super yummy. All right, guys, I'm gonna be honest with you. It's been like 3 days and I haven't even like touched over there. But today I had a little more motivation, so I picked it up, cleaned up my room a little bit, and I'm wearing the same shirt. So it's like nothing even happened. Let's go check it out. So yeah, this thing's awesome. I love that there's so many colors. Built it, and then I put the shelves at the wrong place because they didn't label the shelves like A, B, or C. They just put the shelves in and said good luck. Because with the LEDs in the shelves, you had to stack them a certain way or the wires wouldn't connect properly. So after I found that out the hard way, I had to take everything apart and put them back on. But yeah, then I started getting everything organized on there, and I think it turned out really awesome. So yeah, shelf, 10 out of 10. I love it.